Okay, so welcome guys. My name is Kelly Olin. Thanks so much for jumping on tonight to hear more about Zaya Active. It is a crazy good opportunity to hear about Zaya Active, so I'm so excited that you guys are here tonight especially. I don't know if you guys heard, there's this like COVID crisis thing going on right now, and a lot of people are like, thinking that this is a crazy time, but it's actually the opposite effect. Last night I was actually on a call with our president. We did a men's opportunity call last night. It was fantastic. If you want the playback, we have it for you. We were talking to our president about the unprecedented growth that we have had just in the last 30 days. Our company has tripled its enrollments. So we've been tripled the pace that we have been in terms of new reps coming aboard, and we've doubled our sales in 30 days. Like, absolutely incredible. And being that we have 25,000 reps across the country, it's not like we're just doubling like $100 or something. We're doubling millions of dollars in sales. And so it's been a really, really exciting time, and you are here at the right time in the right place. I can assure you of that, because we all want to be a part of that big growth, right? So anyhow, I want to tell you a little bit about myself, and then what I want to do is go through 7 questions that you should ask yourself when you're kind of considering different business opportunities in the direct selling space, which we'll talk about what those questions are, and it'll just kind of help you think about if Zaya would be a good fit for you, because we want this to be a good fit for you. We don't want to push anything on you. We don't want to force you to become a Zaya rep. God knows we know that that's not what you want either. We want to make sure that this is a good fit for you, and you're a good fit for us. So I'm going to go through those questions as well. So a little bit about me. I live in Rochester, Michigan. I am a mom of 3 boys, and I was having some technical difficulties before we got into this, and I was like screaming at them like, turn off your iPads, because I needed more bandwidth. So if we get a little short and the bandwidth hit here, it's probably because they're playing Minecraft. So I might have to go, beat them, but that's okay. Anyhow, so that's what my life is like outside of Zaya. I do work Zaya full-time. I make a full-time income here, which is fantastic. My background corporately, I went to Michigan State. I got my undergrad in supply chain management and my master's in human resources, and I worked in corporate America and human resources. Started to climb the corporate ladder, realized it wasn't what I had envisioned it would be. I didn't want my boss's job. I didn't want my boss's job. I wanted more independence. I wanted freedom to be me and to go as fast as I want. And direct sales was an amazing fit. So when I had 3 babies in 4 years, I found direct sales and really started growing within the company that I was with before Zaya. And I actually grew to the top rank of the company. I was the youngest senior executive director in the company, had a wonderful, wonderful team, made an amazing 6-figure income, went on trips, enjoyed that flexibility. And I learned a lot about what it takes to build a strong, sustainable business here in direct selling. And that company went through some changes, and a really great trusted colleague of mine had found Zaya at that time. And I had looked at other opportunities. I'll be, in different industries with corporate opportunities, but then also within the direct sales space. I had looked at nutritionals and things like that. But I wanted a product I could feel really, really excited and passionate about. And I didn't want anything that was too like woo-woo. I wanted something that was straightforward, that didn't have any crazy claims, that people, were really excited about. And when I heard about activewear, I was like, oh my gosh, that is so me. Yes, sign me up. Let's do this. And so I actually walked away from a 6-figure income to come to Zaya, to start all the way from the beginning, because I had so much faith in this company. And that was 18 months ago, and I am so glad I did. There's so much opportunity here, and it's been so much fun. I joke and I call this like my video game. It's like my video game because it's so fun to play. Like, I see my kids addicted to Minecraft and they want to like play their game. And that's how I feel with Zaya. It's not work, it's fun. It's like, ooh, who do I get to help advance to the next level? Yay, I just helped her advance. This is so great. Like, oh, I just helped her have a successful party. And I love what I do. It's so much fun and so rewarding that way as well. So that's a little bit about me and kind of how I came to be here with Zaya, but I want to now kind of get into a little bit more about the company, because you've heard enough about me, but maybe there's something in there that you can kind of relate to. But I'm actually going to be referencing, and I'll put this in the comments here, put this in the chat if you want to kind of follow along with me. Try not to get distracted, y'all, but I will put this in here for you in the chat. This is a blog post that Zaya Active posted on their blog. and it is called the 7 questions to ask your sponsor before joining a direct sales company. So naturally, I thought this would be kind of a good overview to go through. And even, if you're looking at this company versus other companies, like a great kind of just tool for you to use to really compare companies and decide what would be best for you. Okay, so the first question here to ask yourself is, how passionate are you about the product that you're selling and the values of the company behind it? So I'll tell you a little bit about Zyia. We sell activewear. We don't just sell leggings and sports bras, though. We've really kind of evolved into a lifestyle brand where we have men's items that are, for the office. We just released some office chinos yesterday that are fabulous for the guys. We've got kids items. We have athleisure items and items that transition between kind of comfortable home and office space for teachers and women in the workforce as well. Of course, our bread and butter is our activewear, our light and tight leggings, our all-star bra. I mean, those are our top selling, our joggers, top selling, especially right now. Products, but we've really kind of become this lifestyle brand. So it's really exciting about the growth of the company and kind of where we're going. So ask yourself, are you somebody who wears activewear or would like to wear activewear? Or are you active? Do you have an active lifestyle already? Are you working in a fitness industry, or do you like to work out? Do you and your friends talk about healthy living all the time? What is it that connects you to this brand? Or is this a brand that you aspire to be a part of? There's been bouts of my life where I haven't been as focused on health and wellness, but this actually helps me stay on track and pulls me into that community of people that are focused on those types of things. So is that something, a community that you would, thrive in and want to be a part of? Also, in terms of the values of the company, our company was actually started by a woman named Erin Bradley. She built it on 4 pillars, they call it. So basically 4 primary values. So the first one is to inspire people to be active, which I can definitely get behind in terms of health and wellness. The second one is to be the light. So light and positivity, to be optimistic, one of our focuses right now when we do our Facebook parties, everyone's so doom and gloom and sad and oh my gosh, everything, this crisis, but we want to be the light in people's day. We want to make them happy. If it's just with a pair of leggings, or if it's just making them feel good or making them laugh, whatever it is, we want to be the light. And our vehicle is through Zyia. And yes, we happen to sell leggings, but the company is about so much more. So the third pillar is community. This is something that people are craving so much right now, and it's so wonderful to be able to connect in this awesome, awesome community where we really, truly uplift each other, which is the 4th pillar. So to uplift, to help other people uplift to their goals. And I can tell you, I have never been part of a company with such genuine, positive energy. It's not just these 4 pillars we say are pretty cool. We truly live by them, and we truly do help and support and uplift each other. And I know if there's any other reps on here who want to comment in the chat box and give any examples, love to hear it, because I think we all feel that way. Okay, so the second question, how does the compensation plan work? So you really want to make sure the compensation plan is in alignment with kind of what you want to do, what your strengths are, and to make sure, because I've been part of other companies before, and a lot of times in corporate America, if you yourself are successful, it actually hurts the person above you, or it threatens that person, right? So you want to make sure the compensation plan, if you're a go-getter, is in alignment with, hey, if you're successful, that's okay. And other people will want to help you, and you're going to be able to help others. And when you are successful in helping others, you're going to be able to rise too. So our compensation plan is fantastic. It's very, very lucrative. There's multiple ways that we get paid out. We get paid out from personally selling products. So anywhere from 20 to 33% commission on anything that we personally sell. We get paid commissions for helping people promote and lead. So by leading the team and helping coach and train people to be successful, we earn additional bonuses and commissions. And then we earn prizes. So for example, this month it's a cash bonus. We have, they're calling it the stimulus package. So we have the opportunity to limit, actually, it starts at $750 and can go all the way up unlimited. So we have multiple women on our team, just our Zyia Revolution team here, that have already earned that $750 or more stimulus package. And if you're on, comment and say, I earned it, or I'm gonna earn it, or I'm close. There's lots of people that are earning thousands of dollars in just bonuses on top of their sales from these different fun things that the company does. And then of course, we also have 2 trips a year that you can earn, all expense paid, all inclusive, beautiful locations. I just got back from Thailand in January, right before this whole crisis here. I'll be going to Bermuda next year. We have some people going to Jamaica coming up here in the next couple of months. So it's really, really exciting to always have that to look forward to. And really, you're just getting, rewarded for a job that you already love to do. So it's just an extra fun perk. And I'll tell you, the husband's really get on board with that one as well. Okay, so let's look at the next one here. Compensation plan. What kind of support and training can I expect from you and from the company? Okay, so my background is in supply chain management. I am all about systems, and then my master's is in human resources. So I love training and developing and helping people rise to their top potential. So this is absolutely my wheelhouse. And when we came to Zaya, and together with my upline, Kim, who's the person that recruited me from my other company over to Zaya, we really built a really great solid foundation for helping people get started here. And we continue to evolve that. So right now we've got a great, a strategy to help you launch your business from home, from your computer. Obviously, most people are not seeing each other face to face these days. So we can actually get you started right away and help you become successful. We kind of do a system where we model it for you, and then you help us do a party, and then we'll help you do a party, and then so on and so forth. So we kind of guide you through that, and you're going to see things modeled over and over and again. And then we have a training resource website. We have a Facebook group. We have calls every single week. You have a coach, your upline or your upline director that's kind of like a mentor that's going to guide you and support you. And I text back and forth with my mentees all day. So you're going to get all the support that you need. You do not need to be a graphic designer. We have all the graphics and everything for you done. The company provides them. And then we have resources through the reps as well. So really, you're going to have an abundant amount of resources to be successful, and we are going to help you kind of navigate and lessen the learning curve so that you can get off to a really great start. We have so many people, especially right now with our company growth and people at home. Oh my gosh, we have so many people that are starting right off the bat, selling $1,000 right off the bat, earning those extra Hostess credits, paying off their Hostess or their new rep package right away. So there's no reason why you couldn't do that too. Okay. How have you been successful, and do I need to follow the same path to have your support? Okay, so the beautiful thing about this business is there are people that work this business in so many different ways. So I came from a party plan company. I am pretty darn good at running a good home party, and I love doing home parties. So actually, up until this point, I primarily did in-home parties. Now, I know some people are like, yeah, that sounds fun. Let's party. Let's get together. I would love to do that. I would love a night away from the kids to go meet some women and have a glass of wine and talk about clothes and play dress up. Like, that sounds fun. So if that's you, you can build your business that way after this whole coronavirus thing wraps up. But another way that I would say probably the most popular way that people build their business is through Facebook parties here. And we've got an amazing system, and that's what I've transitioned over and have not missed a beat in doing now with this situation that we're in right now. So Facebook parties are really, really popular, and we can teach you how to do those. Also, some people are Instagrammers. They love Instagram. They are, love posting on Instagram. They love meeting new people on Instagram, and they build their business that way. So there's lots of different ways. We have people that already work in gyms and have great, built-in clienteles there. We have people that do pop-up shows at gyms or at vendor events that are around health and fitness and women and wellness or whatnot. So we've got people that do so many different things, and there's really not any one right way. It's about what works well for you. What do you get excited about? What kind of pulls at your strengths and allows you to thrive in the business? Because no one's going to be successful doing something that they don't enjoy. We want you to find a way that works for you, and then we'll coach you. Or if it's not our expertise, find somebody who is the expert in that and help you be successul in that way. Okay, the fifth question, what are the company and team culture like? So I feel like I kind of talked about this before with our pillars, but I just want to give you an example of how truly generous this company is. So the company has pledged to us from day one, from when they were itty bitty, literally 3 years ago. They started out of Aaron and Jeremiah. He's the chairman of the board. They're married, and they started this out of their garage. It's insane how the company has grown so quickly. But they pledged at that point that they were always going to use a certain percentage of sales towards rewards or income compensation for the sales team. And they will always do that. So typically what a lot of companies do is they set out a compensation plan. And if, people don't achieve that and there's some money left over in the comp plan, they're like, hey, back pocket that one. That's great. We made some extra profit. We didn't have to pay that out this month. That's great. Our company doesn't do that though. They always promise to give that back to us. So they either give it back to us in the form of stimulus bonuses like they have been doing, or last month what they did is they did a surprise bonus where everyone's freaking out, people are losing their jobs, all this is happening, and we get an email from the company saying, and this is the beginning of April, saying whatever your paycheck was in March that we will be depositing into your account any minute here, we're going to add a bonus onto it. And it's going to be either, most people got a 10% bonus. If you made like over $10,000 a month, you got a 5% bonus. But how incredible is that? I mean, that with that extra 10% of whatever you had already earned, just because we love you, because we want you to feel comfortable. We want you to have that little extra cushion for groceries or, pay your mortgage or whatever it might be. Like they didn't have to do that, but they do those things, and they do those things all the time. So they're always doing what's right. Last year we had a trip planned for Punta Cana and people started freaking out about that. And of course the company took a huge hit and completely reorganized the trip. And we ended up going to Cabo San Lucas, and it was amazing. But the company, they always do what's right. I always can trust that if there's a problem with the customer, if there's, any moral or ethical thing that I need to work or that's going on, I know they're always going to do the right thing and they're always going to put us first. And I feel really, really, really confident about that. So that's always good. Okay. Who handles inventory, shipping, and customer service? So this is really nice too. Our company, we are like inventory free, I should say. Now you might see people with like racks of clothes. Those are samples. Those are their clothes for the most part. Those are clothes that they've earned because they're a rep. They can earn them for free or half price, or they can buy them at a 25% rep discount. Those are not samples. The company doesn't force you to have those. It's not like when somebody is like, oh, I want that bra. You're like, okay, I'm going to take it off my rack. And no, the order goes directly through the computer, through our system, and then the company ships them the order. So it's so nice when you think of people that own, boutiques and shops. They have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars in inventory to have all these different sizes and colors and variations. We have all that opportunity, but we don't have any of that upfront investment. And I'll talk about the investment to get started here in a second, but that's really great that we that's so low and that we don't have to take on that kind of risk. Also, the company handles returns or exchanges, which is so wonderful. We just fill out a quick little form in the back office. Customer ships it to corporate and they handle it for us. So we don't have to worry about any, running to the post office or anything like that. That is all kind of off of our plate. Also, technology, the company gives everybody a website. We don't have to worry about maintaining it or updating products when it comes in or anything like that, like a typical entrepreneur would have to. So you can really focus on the fun part of the business, which is connecting with customers, helping them find something that's amazing, helping others be successful in their businesses too. And then all that administrative stuff is taken care of for you, which is really great. Okay. Will marketing resources be available to me? So the company has an amazing photographer, Travis. He does such a great job with our lifestyle photos. He gives us images all the time on Instagram with every product release, which is kind of a cool part of the company. If you guys aren't familiar with if you're not already a customer, Zaya is really unique in the fact that we release new pieces every single Wednesday. So every Wednesday, we have 4, 5, 10 new products that we get to go to our customers and say, oh my gosh, look at what is new. And if you've been part of another company before that has releases maybe quarterly or twice a year, you know how exciting those launches can be and what an influx of sales that can be for you when things are new. Well, imagine if you had that every single Wednesday. It's insane. So like, for example, it was like last November, we were selling more in one Wednesday than we did in an entire month the previous year. So just to kind of give you some perspective, Wednesdays are really, really popular and people get really excited. And because sometimes things are limited edition and they sell out, people don't wait. They see something and they buy something. And so that's really wonderful as well. But every Wednesday we get new images, new resources. There's also a Facebook group the reps put together with additional amazing creative people that put things together. I am not a graphic artist. I have no background in any of that kind of thing. And I've never had any shortage of images or marketing resources to support people. So those are the questions, guys. I now want to kind of talk a little bit about how we go about getting started. So if this is something that you're like, yep, this sounds like me, this is my culture, I can see myself here, I love the product, the compensation plan seems like it's absolutely fair and competitive, I wanna do this. So everyone gets started with a starter kit. The starter kit comes with 5 different products, and I might even go pull it up for you right here because it changes, guys. Like, it's been changing so much lately because we have so many new people starting. But let me share my screen with you guys. Share screen. Can you guys see it? Give me a thumbs up because I can't hear you. Okay, all right, so you're looking at the starter kit right here. So yes, I am modeling this cute little, what are they calling this? The hiking hat. You get this hat, you get the olive all-star bra. I'm actually wearing the all-star bra right now, but this is the pewter one, but I step back, you can see it's actually a bra. There we go. So it's got this mesh at the top. I mean, a lot of people, like, I'm just, I'm wearing it with this yoga shawl. This is our cream yoga shawl, but this is a great bra. You can wear it almost like a top because it does come down a little bit more like almost like a crop top, or you can wear it like a bra. But this is an amazing piece. And it's got this mesh back here as well. This is our copper charged tank in navy. These Peak zipper joggers are absolutely amazing. They're the amazingly stretchy, perfect weight jogger for spring. They have a cute little zipper on the side. These actually, I think these retail for like $89. These are kind of one of our premium joggers. So it's really exciting that you get this in the starter kit right now. And then our probably top selling light and tight legging right here. This is our classic light and tight. It's the seamless version. These can be dressed up. These you can work out in. They're going to give you an instant tummy tuck. They're breathable, lightweight. They're amazing. So you're getting a really great variety of pieces, and you get to pick what size that you want. And then you also get a gift card. So this is the US starter kit. There is a Canadian starter kit as well. So if you are Canadian, it's gonna be the same format, but maybe a little bit different pieces. So reach out to your rep and they'll get you the what's currently available in the starter kit. And these change, like I said, like every day or so. We actually had 2 updates today. So if you like this, let's jump on it. And then you also get a gift card. So it's a $100 gift card, or I believe 135 Canadian. And then that you get to customize your kit. So buy whatever else that you want, and your upline can give you some different suggestions. Or if there's maybe some pieces you already have your heart set on, then you can do that. And this kit costs $295 in the United States and $395 Canadian. And really, when you add it all up, you're getting a huge discount on some clothes. And you're also going to get about $50 worth of marketing supplies. You get catalogs and order forms and things like that, some paper products, some brochures, things like that. So you'll get all of that. And then we'll go ahead and get you started. Like I said before, we've been launching people with Facebook parties, and it's been working beautifully. We'll put you in a group with other people that are going to be launching and just to guide you step by step how to do that and get your kit investment back within a week. So that is how everybody goes about getting started. But one of the values of us being on Zoom and this not just being a recorded call is you guys being able to ask questions. So I'm going to go ahead and unmute you, and you guys can go ahead and ask away. All right.
That was great.
Thank you.
So I've earned $1,000 in bonuses so far this month.
Woo!
So, and that's on top of the paycheck. Kelly has goals for me to get $2,200 in bonuses. So we'll see if that works. But yeah, it's such an exciting, generous company. And I'm so happy to be a part of it.
Yep. It's awesome. We're glad to have you too. We got some rock star team members that are kicking butt too. We're excited about it. Was I so thorough? I left no stone unturned, huh, guys?
I know. I do have a question, and it's actually for Sari, who is a guest on the call.
Yes.
But she may not think to ask it. So how does it work if you have Hostess rewards and you sign up to get your kit? You can use those to get your kit, can you also use your half offs?
Yes, you can. Okay. Yes, you don't forfeit those or anything like that. So the credit part goes towards the kit, and you still use your half offs for whatever else you want.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's such a great promotion. And, from a business standpoint, guys, if you're looking at this as like, okay, from a business standpoint, it's so nice to be able to offer that to all of your hostesses. I mean, our plan and the way our strategy works is, we have hostesses, and hostesses are referral sources is what they are. They're people that are customers that love the product, that want to share it with their friends, and the company provides them free clothes for doing so. We don't pay for that. The company pays for that, right? And then in turn, we're like, hey, look, you have so many friends that love these clothes already. Would you want to join my team? And that's how people kind of join Zaya and get involved. And so it works really well, and how great that you can use your hostess rewards full circle to be able to join that way. So really kind of, it's just smart, and everything works in alignment that way.
I have a question. What are there sales minimums every month?
We don't have any monthly sales minimums. We have a minimum to maintain active status within the company, which means that you get your rep discount. Basically, you have to sell $300 or buy $300 every 6 months. So I just say, you know what, if you're not buying or selling $300 every 6 months, you probably don't care if you're a rep or not anyhow. And you just kind of cycle out of the system. You're not penalized. You're not like charged money. There's nothing like that. It's just, you're not a rep anymore.
And I think another good thing to bring up is if you decide not to do that within 6 months, if you ever want to start again, then you buy the starter kit again. And guess what? You get an amazing new wardrobe, whatever that is for that month. And that happens because life happens and everybody has different things going on. So the nice part is even if you do cycle out, there's always an option to cycle back in again, which you can do with a party and then use your host credits. And, with our kit dropping $100 this last month, it's been amazing. Like just such an amazing thing for Aaron and Jeremiah for them to think about with everything that's been going on. Not only are they helping people who maybe want to do this business opportunity, but they're also helping people who want to help others to do this business opportunity with all the things that they've been doing. So,
yeah, they're awesome. Yeah. We're really lucky.
Yeah, I know we have a question on the chat, Kelly.
Oh, thank
I think
you.
It's from my girlfriend Jenna about Instagram parties. Yeah. So I'm not too familiar with Instagram parties. Like I'm still, dabbling into Instagram myself.
Yeah.
So, I'm not sure exactly how Instagram parties run, but I don't know. I know Jen is pretty good with Instagram. I don't know. Do you run Instagram parties yourself, or how does that work?
I don't personally, but I can tell you the strategy and how they do it if you're interested. Or Jen, do you want to, I don't know if you do them regularly or not.
I've done a couple.
Okay.
You just run it in a group. So you just get a group message. There's a really great outline that Natalie Swenson has created that I just worked off of that. I've kind of tweaked it to fit more like our Facebook parties. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you just run it in a group, and your hostess invites people to the group or puts something in their story who wants an invite, and then they add other people in there, and you just post. You just want to keep your posts really small because you don't want to have them like scroll too much. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's just in the chat, and it's worked pretty good for the ones I've done.
Yep. Natalie Swenson's one of our uplines, just so you guys know who she is. And just another example, we have so many resources. We are part of the largest leg of Zaya too. I don't, if that is, if you're from another company, you might understand kind of the value of that and just the abundant amount of resources that we have. We're part of the strongest leg that Zaya has. So we have a lot of very successful people in our chain of command.
I also like the fact that everybody who is in our chain of command, they love helping others. Like if you ever have a question, you can always reach out to them, and everybody is so willing to help each other. And I feel like it just goes along with what Zaya is all about. Mm-hmm. It's women uplifting women, helping others and helping them be successful and celebrating in their successes. That has what it's meant a lot to me. because I was always in sales and you're so competitive all the time with the other people. And it's kind of like here, you're like, oh, that's amazing. Oh, let me help you do the same thing. Mm-hmm. And you don't get that when you're in a 9-to-5 sales position for sure, you know? So
I think just the virtual nature of our business has really, on top of just our culture. I mean, when you're in sales and maybe you have a territory, you're competitive because you're like up against other people and their territories kind of like butt into each other, right? But when literally our territory is all of the United States and all of Canada. So as US reps, we can sell and recruit in Canada and vice versa. We have so many people. There's such an abundant amount of people and need for this line. I mean, go poll 10 people, maybe 1 or 2 have heard of the line, maybe 1 has tried it. There's just so much opportunity for people to learn and to grow about this line that there's just no need to be competitive that way. So it's really exciting. Any other questions?
I think another one popped up.
What do you say?
Another one popped up from Jenna. How many countries are we in?
We are currently in 2, which is the United States and Canada. So we started off in the US 3 years ago, and then last January, so just a year ago, January, we opened up in Canada. So there's just, the sky's the limit. There's so much opportunity. There's no talk right now, and I do not know if there's another country close on the horizon. I know that they definitely do want to continue to expand. I know that the owners, that family, Jeremiah, Aaron, and then Jeremiah's brother, Zach Bradley, who is our president, and his wife, Brenda. Actually, Brenda's from Mexico. I know they have a lot of experience in working internationally with other companies. They've worked in this industry with companies that have been all over the world. And so they have experience with that. So I would assume that they would want to continue with that. Any other questions? Well, I want to thank you guys for jumping on. I want to thank you for giving me a reason to put on my new outfit. I literally just got this. The bag, I just threw the bag away. I was like, oh, that's such cute. You get so excited when you get your Zaya package, right? You guys know this feeling, right? And you're like, oh my gosh. And then I don't go anywhere. Nobody sees me in my cute new clothes. And I was so excited that I had a meeting tonight. I got to put my new outfit on and show off my new clothes. So thank you for that opportunity. You guys have been the light for me today. So I appreciate it. And I hope that I've given you guys some light, community. I've helped uplift you. I've inspired you to go be active. And hopefully you'll join our team. So thanks so much, guys, for being on. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to me, whoever invited you, and we would love to answer it. So okay, have a wonderful day.
Thanks, Kelly. Thank you so much.
Sari.
Yep.
Sari, I got it.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.